been searching for a podcast that can motivate you, inspire you, and teach you about business and life all at the same time? Well, we've got you covered. This is Beyond the Blueprint with Matt. Whether you're seeking to unlock the secrets of real estate success or seeking guidance in the world of marketing and coaching, you're in the right place, helping to educate and motivate you through real-life experiences with work and life. We'll uncover stories like how a family's homeowning dream turned into their living truth, or how a struggling rookie transformed into a top realtor. You'll find there's always a way forward, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. This is Beyond the Blueprint with Matt. And now your host, Matt Sochi.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Beyond the Blueprint, the podcast where we get real about what it takes to succeed in the real estate and mortgage world. I'm your host, Matt Sochi, and today we're going to be starting a brand new series called Making It Happen versus Letting It Happen to Make It. This series, it's all about being a go-getter and using your relationships, network, and social media presence to get ahead. So in the first episode, I want to give you a high-level overview of what you can expect from the series and how the top 1% make it on the top while others are just getting by. So what does it mean to make it happen versus letting it happen? It's simple. The top 1% don't wait for opportunities to come to them. They go out and create those opportunities. They're the ones who hustle, build relationships, and use every tool at their disposal to climb to the top. So that's what we're going to be talking about here. And, there's a lot of things that have happened in the last couple of years. We talked about the economy, we talked about inflation, we talked about mortgage rates, we talked about people selling real estate, and all those different things come together. And it's the same people I see that are at the top, and it's the same people I see that haven't moved. And they're always asking why. Well, it's all about what are you doing to put efforts into your business. There should be no downtime at all. If you're in this industry, it's all about utilizing every single minute, second, hour, week, day, month, year to leverage your business and set those expectations of what you're going to be doing so you don't fall with the other 99%. You get to the 1%. So let's talk about taking initiative. The people who make it to the top are the ones who don't wait around. They see what needs to be done and then they do it. Whether it's making the extra phone calls, attending networking events, or simply being proactive in their approach, they're always one step ahead. A lot of different companies have started in basements. Some of them started with an idea. But if you really look at your business and how to make it a multi-million-dollar company, you can't just let things come to you. You have to let them come to you, but you also have to proactively do something with it. The top performers are always relentless. They put in the extra hours and push through challenges. You got to be proactive. They don't wait for things to happen. They take action and make things happen. So every single day, I always say this. I built my entire business, the whole infrastructure from when I started 5 years ago, literally from Facebook. That's it. To now becoming one of the top 1% loan originators in the entire nation. And you can do it, but you have to be proactive. You can't be non-consistent. You have to challenge yourself. And by doing that, it's a daily routine that you have to do to get better, to get better. So what we're going to talk about is, we're going to break this into a series, but we're going to talk about the key things that are going to help you elevate your business. And you could say, I'm all in, or you could do nothing about it. And for those that are all in, I'm telling you, this is a game changer. This is a big, big game changer. So let's talk about building real relationships. So relationships are very, very important in any industry or any business or in life. Successful people invest time in their relationships and make genuine connections. So what does that mean? So that means you have to reach out. You have to take those steps to reach out to somebody who maybe is a top performer or the best of the best in the industry. And I guarantee you that they will have no issues or problems helping you succeed. That's what we do. We want people to succeed. We want to create our circle. Our circle needs to be great people that are inside the circle to help you and to elevate you. And, that's why I created a new group, Real Estate and Mortgage Mastermind Group. And it's to be circled with the best of the best. If you have a question or you want to learn how to do something, that you have people that are going to help you do it. And whether that's, digital creators or questions on the industry, whatever it might be, is you got to connect with people. You can't just sit in your circle of nobody and just yourself and expect something to change. It's all about building real relationships. And you could do that from transactional situations, or you could do that by just picking up the phone or shooting somebody a message and be like, hey, I really like your stuff. What got you from point A to point B? All right. So that's a really, really big thing. And I talk about it is leveraging your network. It's all about leveraging your network. So who are you working with? Who do you know? And who can you talk to about all different things that are related or unrelated to your business? Leveraging your network. So I want to talk a little bit about that. So how the top 1% know how to use their network to create opportunities. The number one thing, and I live by this, is asking for referrals. You cannot be afraid to ask for help. Referrals are a game changer. So every single time I have a contract, I reach out to the listing agent. So the listing agent represents the sellers of a property. I love interacting with them. Our processors love interacting with them. They have a great experience with Premier Mortgage Consultants. Next thing you know, they start sending us business. But not only that, for my clients, all we do is talk about, hey, do you have any friends, family, or coworkers that are possibly renting, maybe selling, or maybe looking to buy a house and they just don't know that they can? It's all about asking for referrals. And every single person you talk to should be a collaboration of what you do for your job. What do you do for your job? You should be collaborating with all these people that are around you. And I always tell people, your potential clients, buyers, whatever, is right in front of you. My Facebook has 6.1 thousand followers. Somebody out there, because I have 5 to 10 people a week reaching out on scenarios or questions, they're there. They see what you do, but you have to be consistent. So we're going to spend some time on leveraging your network, whether that's social, whether that's in person, or whatever it may be, but leveraging your social network and how you can utilize that to grow your business. Then we're going to talk a lot about mastering the social media. This is my specialty. I can definitely be a lot better at it, but I am working on it every single day. So we'll talk about mastering social media. In today's world, having a strong online presence is absolutely crucial. I've been saying this for years. I started about 2 years ago, really unloading videos and reels and stuff on social media, and that has exponentially grown my business because I could reach people without going out and spending time having a lunch or a coffee meeting or being on the phone. I do it on my time. I release it on my time. But I keep it open for people to comment and share stuff and reach out. And the really important thing behind mastering social media is it's all about personal branding. You got to create a brand that stands out. You got to show your personality. Be who you are. Don't dress up in a nice suit if you don't wear suits. Be who you are. But you got to create content that's engaging. It's very, very difficult to do, at least when you start. But that's why you have to start. There's a lot of people I talk to, and I talked to somebody that I haven't talked to in about 6 months. I said, hey, do you remember that conversation we had about social media and all that stuff? I go, what happened? Oh, just been really busy, and I don't like doing it. And I was like, busy? When's the last time you sold a house? Oh, the market's really slow. Maybe for you, or maybe for some people, I'm super busy. We're helping 10 to 20 keys into buyers' hands a month. That's me, just one person. So saying that, it's slow or it's not the right market is absolutely not true. Not true at all. So it's really about starting baby steps and creating a social media network and creating content for people out there, because the people that want to buy houses or the people that want to buy your tumbler cups or whatever it might be, they are right in front of you. They're right in front of you. You don't even have to do anything or spend any money. You just got to spend some time in yourself and developing the skill sets of what is needed to do it. So that way you are not sitting on the sidelines. You are going after things and making things happen as opposed to waiting for things to happen to make it. And that's the message today, is that everything is out there right in front of you, and you could do it and do it better than anybody else, because there are about 99% of the world out there not doing anything. So if you just do something, but I will say this, you can't just post once. You can't make one video. You got to be consistent. It's how the algorithms work. It's how social media works, but you have to be consistent. You have to stay on top of it, because if you go a week, 2 weeks without doing anything, that is going to create basically chaos, as you're not going to get any results. And that's the definition of insanity, really. So we're going to spend a lot of time on that. But over the next 4 episodes, we're going to dig real deep into each of these topics and give practical tips. I'll have some guests to talk about it, but I'm excited to go on this journey with you. To make sure you don't miss any part of this series, hit the subscribe button, follow, give us a like, share, whatever it might be. Is we're going to ramp this up. We're going to get some information out there. We want people to achieve success. It hurts and breaks my heart when I see people that want to try, they just need that push, but maybe they haven't found it yet. And that's where I want to come in and be able to help, because you can find it. Because I started my entire company from social media 5 years ago. My entire book of business from social media. And I am so thankful for the people that I work with, for the people that I have met along the way. They are the greatest people I know. They are in my circle of influence. And that's what you got to create. The circle of influence will drive you to do better and be stronger and overcome resilience or anything else in your path, just by doing the things that can make it happen. So thanks for tuning in. Of course, this is Beyond the Blueprint. I'm Matt Sochi. I'm your host. And the next episode is going to be great. But until then, you got to keep hustling and keep building those connections, because you are important. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to Beyond the Blueprint with Matt. Matt's passion is to talk about breaking the mold and exploring the uncharted territories of mortgages, real estate, faith, marketing, coaching, and so much more. Helping to show you there's always a way forward. Thanks so much for listening to the show. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, you can find us on YouTube and Facebook and on all the major podcast channels at Beyond the Blueprint. See you next time.